Hello people, I am Sky Demolisher and welcome back for chapter 12 of our Fall of Cybertron Let's Play. This week, Grimlock Smash! Which is in the Insecticon Hive. Now free, Grimlock struggles to remember what has been done to him as he fights Shockwave's minions to reunite his team.
Slug escaped. Maybe. Grimlock, something big tunneled through the bottom here. This has got to be Slug's trail. I'll scout ahead.
Wait!
Grimlock, you all right?
Let's split up. We'll find Slug faster.
But Grimlock!
That's an order. Go!
So, welcome back. And again, we are playing around as Grimlock.
That thing is still on the loose! Check over here! Hear voices.
So, every once in a while, we'll run into Swoop along the way.
Grimlock reformat, incompatible with Teletran.
And we no longer get the change of weapons or anything because, like, Teletran just sitting there. Not compatible.
Insecticons.
Grimlock.
Hate bugs.
So this will be a bit reminiscent of a alien hive because we're in the Insecticon's lair. And it's been a while since I watched the original series, but I think the Insecticon that spoke is the one that's based on Kickback, who would often sort of like double speak his words. I should say, you don't need to smash the eggs and stuff in this. You can just
It's hatching.
do it if you want. I mean, it helps lessen the amount of enemies in the room. And their insect form is very, very similar to, you know, like the design of Tarantulas and Black Arachnia after they've become transmetals in Beast Wars. I'll admit to being a bit lost here. I mean, it's been a very, very long time since I last played. Might as well get rid of this egg too, eh?
Grimlock, I see you've made your way
Oh,
to
there
the
we
lower
go.
depths of my tower.
The floating
But your
Insecticon
combat
was stopping
efficiency
it.
has only marginally improved. Your failure to change forms hinders your progress.
Then show me how!
The Insecticon Kickback has volunteered to assist you in unlocking your full potential.
I remember you, Grimlock. Do you remember me? Me?
Kick back.
Yeah, I thought it had something to do with this pillar.
Grimlock, if you can.
A little heavy on the electrons.
You're too slow. Slow!
I mean, in a way, you kind of wonder if the engineer's ship in Aliens could have had this kind of look.
Once again, we have to put you in your place. Oh, look, Grimlock. It's as big and tough as you.
Crush you!
These ones work pretty much like those leapers do.
We'll tear you apart, just like we did in the Sea of Rust.
So,
Impossible! We overrode Shockwave's programming! You can't kill us all,
he very much hulks out. But he comes with a nifty flamethrower.
Never give up!
You're not so tough!
No one's tougher than me!
Not good enough!
Cut you!
I mean, wouldn't it be scary if, you know, dinosaurs actually did have flamethrowers? I suppose then again, how do we know they didn't? I mean, in theory, isn't a lot of,
For me to take my leave!
well,
Excuse me. Slug, you look terrible. I feel terrible. Shockwave really messed me up inside.
I'll survive.
But I'll survive. Me too. I'll help you up, boss. Just give me your hand. Pull me up!
he also uses the same quote as what was in the
Where is
86
Slug?
Transformers film
Didn't even
after
make
he
it out
crushed a
the
lot of,
Snarl.
was it
Last I heard,
Sharkticons?
Shockwave called off for extensive testing. Shockwave.
Slug!
Grimlock, look!
Watch out! That looks like the tower from the Sea of Rust.
It is. You were right. The Decepticons were after it the whole time. And Optimus was wrong. You all right, Grimlock? You don't seem like you. I'm fine.
and they're keeping up that theme of Grimlock was better than Optimus and should lead because he's more powerful.
Grimlock, follow me. Swoop! Losing control! This way, Grimlock.
In a way, I think it's kind of unfortunate
Just makes it way too easy.
that, he doesn't have a transformation
Slug!
on command like the others.
Slug, look out! Those things are tough! What? Never mind.
It's all about timing with that one. And given that I'm shooting this in late January,
Hold on! I've got an
we
idea.
are currently heading into a heat wave week.
Grimlock, help me out! Grimlock, I'm taking heat!
Obviously we have to change here.
Grimlock, help me out!
Or maybe not.
Grimlock, I'm taking heat here! Nice shot! That's showing him! More of them flying in! Nice shot!
I actually think there were G1 toys based off similar Insecticons. Missed that one. Although the spitters remind me of Waspinator from Beast Wars.
Grimlock, over here! Looks like it's a dead end. Yeah, that'll work. Grimlock, more swarmers over there!
Dinobots.
Grimlock, you alright? Just keep stomping on them! More swarmers! I hate these things!
So do I. Not that they're really doing much to damage me at the moment.
Destroyed! These things are crawling everywhere!
But they were
Break easy!
they were a good choice of enemy. Although still in their own way kind of an odd choice, given that we're never really shown any kind of insect life on Cybertron in other series other than Prime, I think.
At least they break easy.
It's also annoying that, despite the
You cut through those guys like beryllium baloney. You mean cesium salami? No, beryllium baloney. Cesium salami.
that's another reference from the film. Anyway, as I was saying, it's unfortunate that you only have the limited time in his dinosaur mode.
Keep up, Grimlock. I got this. Slug, wait up!
And they're virtually like
Slug!
cut off now.
Tired of this.
Where is... oh, up there. Unfortunate. I mean, because it would have been fun to be able to play this through, just as a dinosaur.
Where is Snarl? You're not the sharpest bird! Deal with this! Give up! Give up! You can't hide from its escape!
I escaped ages ago.
Yeah, just hold still!
No. Well, not that I remember anyway.
Autobots are closing in! Shoot it! Shoot it! Shoot it!
Perforate him. Feed. Hungry.
Oh, that's right. I think what I was going to say is that
Grimlock, get me out of
he can only run in his dino mode.
Snarl!
How precious. You've come to rescue your little friend.
I've come to tear you apart, Sharp Shot! Insecticons.
Unfortunate time to run out of dino juice. I mean, given that you have to walk around as Grimlock in these levels, it sort of becomes, I don't know, annoying or tedious after a while, because you kind of want to get somewhere instead of doing the old Michael Myers, Jason Voorhees serial killer walk.
You are hurt. Tired. Give up.
Well, I certainly am as a human, you know. This hot weather is horrible.
Lead us all, Grimlock.
And it's not even the hottest that it's meant to get yet. And later in the week it's meant to get to, I think it was 35.
Woo! Grimlock! Where you been?
Shut up and fight, Swoop! Losing control!
Yeah, but I want to smash the eggs first. I mean, if you remember Aliens, you know that you need to take out the eggs.
You can't beat us all, Grimlock.
Little bugs, do your worst. Who's next?
You can't beat us all!
Well, I'm certainly hoping I do. Otherwise the game doesn't progress. And if you don't progress in a game, then
Dinobot!
gets quite hard to play. And it's sort of one of the reasons why I like the original Diablo. Because it had like, I don't know, like a main story, but outside of that main story it was quite open to being able to do other things.
Stupid Dinobot!
More! Bring more!
I remember being really annoyed because
Big mistake.
I finally got, like, I think it was the Skeleton King storyline started. So I paused the game to have tea, and then
How do we shut this thing off?
unfortunately
Start smashing things.
somebody else turned off the console and hadn't been saved. Or I think we didn't actually have we didn't have a memory card or something. I can't remember. This is a very long time ago.
Hurry, Grimlock! Snarl can't take much more!
Yeah! That's the stuff! That's him! Fight him! I'm juiced up now! Fire here!
That's it!
Alright, so I need to use my flamethrowers. My Thord's not doing enough damage.
The stuff!
That did it! Just a couple more!
You just have to remember to use your rampage to move quicker between them.
One more to go!
Because we're about to lose
Pain!
That did
our
it!
dino mode.
No! Stay away from me! You stay away!
Snarl is pretty messed up, Grimlock.
We need to find some place to patch him up. This will do. Snarl is leaking bad. Find something to stabilize him.
Warning. Test subject at large.
I know. I am that test subject.
I have examined the DNA of the target world's most ferocious creatures and used it for inspiration in my latest This primitive world is quite volatile.
All
It
of these
suffers teams of
explain,
volcanic eruptions and
you know,
earthquakes. My tests have shown this
aspects
carbon
of the
design has proven to
Dinobots
be
and
remarkably
the space bridge to
resilient
Earth and
trauma. It
all
withstood testing
that.
for better than 700,000 megacycles before expiring.
There we go.
Early diagnostics show this carbon design would make an acceptable ramming device. The 3 horns atop the head would also allow the creature to skewer its opponents with relative
Yeah.
ease.
Most beneficial. And there's the space bridge in front of us.
Look at that.
This must be an observation deck. Look at these energy readings. Tower's off the scale. Grimlock, the Decepticons are using that tower to rip open a portal in space. We've got to notify Optimus. No, I can handle this. But I already...
Grimlock, is that you?
Yep.
You're alive. We feared the worst. Are you all right?
Shockwave is opening a space bridge to another world, rich with energy.
We cannot allow Megatron to plunder another world the way he has Cybertron.
For once, we agree.
Return to base. We will face this together.
You're weak, Optimus. You run when you should fight. I'm taking the space bridge down.
Grimlock, wait!
This whole place is coming apart. Take Snarl. Get out of here. I'll lower the blast shield.
It's too dangerous!
Go!
It's too late.
Yeah!
We're heading for Oz.
You're crazy.
Hey, we Dinobots gotta stick together.
We need to get to the tower.
Hold on tight.
Keep an eye out. All of them are... There they are!
Rockets!
Ah, I'm not your decoy, Swoop.
What the... Now these things are out of control! I have the targets in sight!
Scrap!
Shoot it!
Ha!
Puny Decepticons.
I'm just going to choose to ignore shooting up everything. He says as he gets stuck.
Rush to dust. Faster, Swoop.
Scrap!
Yeah.
Don't let them through! Shockwave's experiment is at a crucial phase!
I mean, I think it would have been cool if this was,
Block, Swoop.
you know,
Oh, really?
a thing in the original
Tower is
cartoon, and
overhead.
Dinobots that could merge together. But they didn't.
the rockets.
Not in the original cartoon. I think they do now. Like, the re-released toys do actually form a combiner. I can't actually remember his name.
Take those cons out already.
Working on it!
I actually thought that was a floating platform, not a ship.
Brace yourself!
Swoop, look out!
Too much wind! We're going down! Ah!
Brace for impact.
Swoop, Swoop. Coming for you, Shockwave.
Excuse me.
Thirsty.
Is your processor plugged in? Let me get a better spot here.
Another gate. Must disable it. Face me one-on-one.
I mean, I liked the idea of these levels.
They're gonna find you dead with Sharkticon picking at you! Leapers! Huh? He's bigger than they usually are. He'll break just the same. Their armor, weak on the back. This is gonna be fun!
According to you, anyway.
Gonna take
Whoops.
you apart,
Well,
piece by piece.
it's the first time in a while I've been knocked off the map. So we'll take that as a valuable lesson that we must watch that we do not get knocked off the map again.
Leapers.
Or, you know,
Bigger than they usually
good old
are.
Murphy's Law
They'll
it
break
and
just the
walk
same.
off the edge.
Their armor weak on the back. You're gonna hate this.
The sort of annoying bit is that there isn't really a, you know, a dodge.
Rage inside.
Like so many of the other Autobots had. I mean, you certainly make short work of them though. Compared to earlier.
This is gonna hurt a lot.
Well, perhaps you shouldn't have laid down on the job there, mate. Might as well get rid of that because we're not going to be able to use
You're
it.
finished.
You didn't think I'd build something so powerful such as you, and not have a way to control it. Now, sit there like a good pet while I finish my work.
All about cold
Megatron,
logic
I
with
have
Shockwave.
successfully opened a bridge to the target world. The portal is stable and ready for you.
Excellent, Shockwave. Trypticons could... No one controls Grimlock.
Impossible.
And this goes away to explaining why Shockwave goes from having a hand to having a gun hand later.
He's unstoppable. You're finished.
And again, this is one of those levels where you sort of want to be ignoring the murder time.
Structural integrity compromised. Evacuate. Evacuate.
Must leave. Tower's coming down.
Have to be somewhat careful though, because you can accidentally fall off the level.
Loose.
Prime, the space portal Grimlock identified is becoming unstable.
How much time do we have?
Impossible to know. The sooner we launch the Ark, the better.
Optimus, take whatever spark that remains within me. Use it to light your way across the stars.
Metroplex, my friend. You don't have to do this. There's no guarantee you have enough energon to even get us to the space bridge.
This is my choice.
sacrifice will not be forgotten.
Till all are one.
And so ends chapter 12. The ending for that has always been like a devastating thing for me to watch because of Metroplex sacrificing himself so that the others can survive. I mean, it's like the epitome of a great hero. Small moment of silence there for Metroplex. Thank you for joining me for that. And next week, till all are one. Chapter 13. And the very last episode of our Transformers Fall of Cybertron Let's Play. So, thank you for being here. Thanks for being part of this journey so far. Please like and subscribe. Share it with your friends if you think it's something they would like. And next week will be our last episode of this game. Until then, take care of yourselves. Bye.